As always, that intro is half accurate. Aaron didn't write, and he's not hosting. Who gives a shit, though? We love Aaron. He's here. Running a channel is hard. JPO will tell you. I call him JPO. Jordan will tell you it's hard. Sometimes you just need content, and I was being very liberal with allowing my players to schedule matches, so I needed content right away. So this is an exhibition match where we're only asking actor filmography and movie roll call questions. There'll be 10 questions where I'll name 3 movies. You name the actor or actress that's in all 3 of those movies. And then there'll be 10 questions where I'll name 3 actors or actresses, and you tell me the movie that the 3 of them all starred in. But before we get to that, let's introduce our contestants. Introducing first, it's over here. It's my co-host and almost everything. Not the most popular people on the channel. That's my daughter. But Abby and Aaron Brooks are here. How you guys doing?
I think we're doing good.
Yeah, we're good. We're here to find the person who thumbs down Why Live Loves Horror. We're gonna
fucking find you, motherfucker. You're gonna die.
Damn. We know it was Jordan.
Yeah, it was definitely Jordan that did it.
Just not JPO.
Not JPO. Jordan Pierce Owens did that.
What?
Over here to my other side, big business. Jeremy Potter is the inaugural singles champion of the second rendition of Why We Love Horror. How are you doing, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm good. It always feels good to be the original. If you want to open a pool on who did the thumbs down, I'm gonna put my money on New Spawn.
I will drive to Montreal and kill a motherfucker, and I said that live on YouTube.
There goes our noise.
Also arriving late, why we didn't start at 9 o'clock. Jordan, how are you?
Flight risk was boring and then made me forget I had things to do.
That's okay. Hey, other people have done it to you, so I understand. You're just paying it forward. And then last but certainly not least, his name says Zach, but people call him Bill. Bill Messinger is here. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. A little tired. Hoping to not look like a complete fool doing this because I was a last-minute addition. Also, to the guy who's thumbs downing Why Live Loves Horror. There you go.
Tell him. Yeah, you gotta deal with Zach. That's worse than dealing with me. That's worse. All right.
Much worse.
Like I said, 20 questions, 10. 3 movies name the actor or actress. 3 actor actresses name the movie. So we'll start with our first question. Hopefully an easier one. Who starred in 1992's Candyman, A Haunting in Connecticut, and Better Watch Out? Someone was in all 3 of those movies. Who was it? And it's not who you might think it is, but it's definitely somebody else. I think everybody's writing some answers down. We'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Abby, what do you got?
I don't know. It's not Tony Todd, but
Aaron?
Abigail.
Jeremy?
Virginia Madsen.
Jordan?
I don't like this. Virginia Madsen.
Zach?
Not off to a good start.
Virginia Madsen is in all those movies, yes. The main character in Candyman. Now I need to know who is in Bram Stoker's Dracula, The Unborn, and Hannibal. Who's in all 3 of those movies?
I could not think of that white lady's name from Candyman. I was like, who's the white lady?
Who's that white bitch?
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. I was too busy thinking about what it all means to pay attention.
She was also in Sideways.
To the colonizer.
4,
That's good.
3, 2, 1. We'll start with Aaron this time. Aaron, what do you got? Who is in all 3 of them?
Gary Oldman.
All right. And Jeremy?
Gary Oldman.
Jordan?
Gary Oldman.
Zach?
I said Odette Annabelle. It's wrong. It's not right.
And Abby?
I'm not going to do well. I said Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, I went easy on these first couple ones.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman, Dracula himself, Mason Verger himself.
Yeah, Verger.
Who's in, by the way, who is in I, Frankenstein, The First Omen, and Shaun of the Dead? one actor or actress appears in all three of those movies. There's some big fans of The First Omen on this stream, so hopefully
Correct.
they could pull the
They
actor.
both of them gave it 5 stars.
The First Omen or the First Omen?
The movie that's titled The First Omen.
I like both of them, though.
Not the literal first Omen from the 70s. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Jeremy. What do you got?
Bill Nighy.
Jordan.
Bill Nye. Come on.
Zach.
I got nothing.
Abby.
I wrote nothing.
And Aaron.
I want Ralph Ineson.
Bill Nighy is in all three of those movies. Moving on. Who is in Wolf, Priest, and Dracula 2000?
Huh.
I just saw Wolf for the first time recently. I guess it was better than I expected, but it also was not as good as I expected because Jack Nicholson's in it. But not the answer to the question, by the way. Jack Nicholson not in Priest or Dracula 2000.
What else he was in? Well,
Oh, shit, I thought he was in Dracula 2000.
Dracula. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Jordan. What do you got?
Max von Sydow made sense.
You're on the right track. Zach.
Paul Bettany.
Abby.
I didn't write anything.
Aaron.
Tom Atkinson.
And Jeremy.
Christopher Plummer.
Jeremy pulling it. Christopher Plummer is in all three of those movies. That's correct. Moving on. Who's in Jennifer's Body? Things Heard and Seen, and You Should Have Left.
I've only heard of one of these movies, so.
We've asked about all three of these movies on Why We Love Horror trivia every Friday here. on
Which
Why
is
We
only
Love Horror.
partially written by me. Big emphasis on that partial.
There is an actor or actress that is in all three of these movies. And we'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Zach. What do you got? Extension? We'll do an extension.
Yeah.
Jennifer's Body, Things Heard and Seen, You Should Have Left. I thought I was getting feedback. I'm like, what's this weird feedback? But it was Jordan saying repeat. Now we will catch you down.
Wow.
4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Zach. Zach, what do you got?
Went by process of elimination for this one. I went with Amanda Seyfried.
And Abby?
Oh, I said Amanda Seyfried.
And Aaron?
I'm really having trouble thinking of white girls right now. I went with Allison Witt.
Alicia Witt is not the right answer. Jeremy?
I said Allison Witt.
Totally different person who was in it.
Yeah.
I said either Amanda Seyfried or Two Giant Eyes.
And Jordan?
Amanda Seyfried.
Amanda Seyfried is the correct answer. Jeremy remaining perfect as we go into question number 6. Who stars in The Neon Demon, The Ruins, and Swallowed? Who's in all three of those movies?
Huh.
Another white girl. Jesus.
Aaron just giving hints. It might be a white girl. I don't know.
Pretty sure it is.
A lot of white girls in The Neon Demon. Ruins, half the cast is white girls. Swallowed, less white girls, but maybe.
But
It's like there's a lot of white girls in horror movies.
Who knew? Who knew? For 100 years now. 3, 2, 1. We're back up to Abby. Abby, what do you got?
I don't know. Is it Jenna Malone?
And Aaron.
I said Elle Fanning.
Jeremy.
Is it Jenna Malone?
JPO. I see I called
I hit her
JPO.
confused with Thora Birch.
And Zach.
Didn't have it.
Is it Jenna Malone? Yeah, it's Jenna Malone is in all three of those movies. That's correct. Moving on to our next question. Who is in Shrooms, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and Antebellum?
Interesting.
Oh my god. I
Uh,
didn't know anybody of note was in Shrooms.
There's definitely at least one person who I enjoy their body of work is in Shrooms. They're also in the other two movies.
I know one person that's in one of these movies.
That might be the right answer.
I doubt it.
Pretty sure Shrooms is the only one I've seen on this list, and I was not in any condition to remember any of it when I saw it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Aaron. Aaron, what do you got?
I got this.
All right, Jeremy.
I guess the white dude this time. I said West Bentley.
Jordan.
Is it Thora Birch?
Zach.
I just put blah.
And Abby.
Nothing.
It is grandson of the famous John Huston. Jack Huston is in all three of these movies.
Sorry.
Moving on. Who's in Death Proof, Cabin Fever, and Club Dread? This is the original Cabin Fever, not the remake I haven't seen.
Oh,
Sorry.
great.
I don't want to confuse people.
Huh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Extension,
An extension.
please.
You got it.
Swing.
Surely not.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jeremy. Jeremy, what do you got?
I just wrote down Mary in this list.
She's in one of those at least. Jordan.
Jordan Ladd?
Zach.
Oh, you went over this.
I guessed Kurt Russell.
Abby.
I guess Ryder Strong.
And Aaron.
I copied Abby. Ryder Strong.
It's the other Jordan. Jordan Ladd is in all three of these movies. That is correct. Good job, Jordan, getting Jordan. That's great. It's very
I
meta.
love Jordan people.
It's meta.
It is. I'm a fan instantly.
I think this one will. You guys will do better on this one. Who's in the Belko Experiment, Brightburn, and The Dark Half?
Oh God, what's that fuck's name? I think I'm making up a name here.
First and last movies definitely set further apart in time, so hopefully that is a hint. Timothy Chalamet is not the correct answer.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Extension.
An extension.
Extension.
Right in time. Right on time. Looking for somebody who stars in the Belko Experiment, Brightburn, and Stephen King's The Dark Half. Yes, not to be confused with any other movie called The Dark Half. This is the one based on the novel written by Stephen King.
I was actually thinking of a different movie, so good.
Oh, glad I could help.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Fuck.
The Belko Experiment, that poster back there.
Who's on the cast list, real quick?
John Gallagher Jr. And
Wait.
other-
And
All right, well, I guess it's not fucking that. All right.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jordan.
John C. McGinley.
He is in definitely the Belko Experiment. Zach.
I just guessed Michael Rooker. I didn't know.
Abby.
Oh, shit.
No, I didn't write anything.
Aaron.
Michael Rooker.
And Jeremy.
So Timothy Hunt.
Michael Rooker is in all
Oh,
three of those.
shit.
movies. Michael Rooker
damn.
Michael Rooker is the sheriff in The Dark Half. Moving on
I
to
can
our.
picture him, bro.
This is our last filmography question. Who stars in Scream 4, Truth or Dare, and Fantasy Island?
Here we go.
Zach, we're hitting Zach's stride now. I can tell. This is definitely Coming of age for Zach Messenger.
Like I existed up until this point.
Are you drinking Yingling?
Yes.
What a Pennsylvania thing to do on stream.
Oh yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Zach
Lucy Hale.
and Abby
Lucy Hale.
and Aaron.
I heard scream and I stopped listening.
Jeremy
Emma Roberts.
and Jordan.
Rachel Ziegler.
Lucy Hale is the correct answer. She is in all those
Nice.
movies. Moving on to the later half of this, I'm going to name 3 actors or actresses. You tell me the movie they all starred in. Starting with Frank Grillo, Carmen Ejogo, and Michael Kenneth Williams. Starred in what movie? I'm not going to say a word because I'll give hints. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Abby. Abby, what do you got?
I said The Purge 2.
Aaron,
I said dog soldiers.
Jeremy,
I said werewolves.
Jordan,
Purge Anarchy.
and Zach.
The Purge Anarchy.
I got to give it to The Purge Anarchy, though. Abby is technically correct. It is the second Purge movie, but it's called The Purge Anarchy. That is correct.
The Purge is second.
Everyone's favorite actor, and I won't accept any arguments. Shea Whigham, Willem Dafoe, and Margaret Qualley are in what movie? I just watched the new Mission Impossible, and Shea Whigham is in it, and I can't hate that movie because Shea Whigham's in it.
He's in Tom Segura's new show on Netflix.
All right, he's just the man. He's the man. He was on Boardwalk Empire too. Great shit.
Very good.
Great shit all over. Shea Whigham. 5,
Boardwalk Empire was awesome.
3,
It was.
2, and 1. We'll start with Aaron. Aaron, what do you got?
I don't know. I put Inside. It's a good Willem Dafoe movie.
Jeremy.
I had to say Antichrist.
Jordan.
Splinter's fun. No one ever talked about that.
Splinter is fun. Zach.
Didn't have it.
And Abby.
No.
This is the much hated, but I love it. Death Note. They're all in Death Note.
Oh, that's right.
Willem
okay.
Dafoe is the voice.
Is
of
that
the-
with her? Okay.
Yeah. Moving on. Richard Jenkins, Veronica Cartwright, Susan Sarandon, all star in what movie? That's Susan Sarandon. So let me change that. That's Susan Sarandon we're talking about. I don't want to confuse people. Her. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, what do you got?
The Witches of Eastwick.
Fucking this movie.
Jordan,
I didn't have anything.
Zach,
I guessed The Birds. It's probably not right.
Veronica Cartwright isn't that. Aaron, sorry, or Abby.
No.
That becomes her.
The Witches of Eastwick is
Never
correct.
going to get a Witches of Eastwood question correct.
It's good.
This movie has Nina Dobrev, Adam Devine, and Thomas Middleditch. Star in what movie? Again, I would talk about it, but I would give it away right away. Five, 4, 3,
Oh my
2, 1. We'll start with Jordan. What do you got?
Final Girls.
Zach,
Makes me feel better. Final Girls.
Abby,
Final Girls.
Aaron,
Nope.
and Jeremy.
I said the Outlaws.
The Final Girls. Thomas Middleditch killing it in that movie. But The Final Girls is correct.
The Outlaws is a Happy Madison production.
Moving on.
Two of them are in it.
This movie has, I guess, perpetual dip user Lewis Pullman, Martin Henderson, and Christina Hendricks are in this movie. Yeah, just Lewis Pullman after watching Thunderbolts, like he just looks like he has dip in all the
I
time.
thought that the whole time too.
Like, I'm like,
yeah,
he
he does.
dip in?
He looks like a relief pitcher.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he does that. Is that how his mouth normally looks? It looks like he has dip in. You'll never be able to unsee it now. Lewis Pullman, perpetual dip user. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with, I think, Zach this time.
I don't have it.
And Abby.
No, nothing.
Aaron.
Remember Lewis Pullman in Drive?
Jeremy.
I didn't know he existed before Thunderbolts, so no.
You didn't see Riff Raff? Jordan.
Would you ask about Bad Times at the El Royale?
No, they're all in The Strangers Pray at Night. The Strangers Pray at Night. Lewis Pullman is
right.
the son.
Yeah.
Lewis Pullman is the son. in
Mommy,
Strangers
Daddy,
Pray-
Son? Yeah.
Mommy, Daddy, Son.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Shit.
Moving on.
I was just screen grabbing that too for something.
Jeremy Allen White, Toby Huss, Allison Brie. What movie is this?
Hmm.
I saw Riff Raff, by the way.
Riff Raff. I liked Riff Raff. Did you see there's like a Pete Davidson horror movie coming out?
Yeah,
I just watched the trailer with right before a long time with Brandon yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know. It's a very simple name.
Yeah, it's called The Something. I forget what it is. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, the
I'm
whole
gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. 5,
Is it about
I really
tattoo
don't see most
removal?
Pete movies. No.
2, 1. We'll start with Abby. What do you got?
I don't even know if this is a horror movie, but is it that horse girl?
I haven't seen it.
Horror-ish.
Aaron.
Weird.
The Iron Claw.
It is
Jeremy.
horrifically sad.
Movie 43?
A horror movie of its own. Jordan
Rental.
and Zach.
Ah, Jeremy's right. Or JPO's right. I said Scream 4.
Yeah, yeah.
The Rental. I didn't say Dan Stevens or everyone's favorite actress, Shauna Van, but yeah, The Rental is correct. Or as JPO calls it, Rental.
Rental. I did that on purpose.
Moving on. Peter Stormare, Megan Good, Dave Franco, the director of The Rental, in this movie together.
Peter Stormare.
Stormare.
No,
Stop making fun of me, Aaron.
I'm not. I'm making fun of John.
I like to pronounce things like I'm Italian, even though that's not how you pronounce it.
I think he's actually Irish. I think, isn't he?
He's like Swedish or something.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
Man.
Close enough. Ireland's close enough to Sweden. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aaron, what do you got?
Same thing I've had for the whole game. Nothing.
Jeremy.
Nope.
Jordan.
I threw out Venom.
Zach.
I just said bleh.
And Abby.
Got nothing.
This is the Jamie Foxx vehicle Day Shift. They're all in Day Shift.
Oh, come on.
Ah. You mind fucked me with the order. Damn you.
Jeffrey Combs, everyone's favorite actress, June Squibb, John Hurd, all in what movie?
You mean Thelma wasn't her debut?
Thelma was the first movie June Squibb was ever in. This is before Thelma, I will say that. I'll give you that hint. Before Thelma, June Squibb starred in this horror movie.
That's crazy. Well,
And it's also, I mean, Jeffrey Combs really narrows it down. He's only been in about 200 horror movies.
Yeah.
So you guys figure it out.
Very selective fellow.
Yeah, and he's so different in each movie too. You know, like it's very distinct.
He plays a weird, is this guy a pervert character in every movie? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we're starting with Jeremy. Jeremy, what do you got?
I have no idea. It's a Castle Freak.
All right. Jordan.
It's the with the razor blade in the eyeball. What the fuck was that called? Ready or
That's-
not? I can't remember.
That's correct. Not the right title, though.
I
Exactly.
know.
I got nothing.
Abby.
Would we rather?
And
June is a castle freak.
Hey,
would you rather is correct. Would you rather? Abby
Yeah.
getting that one. Your next question. Dominic Cooper, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Anthony Mackie are all in what movie?
am I allowed to say thank you here?
Go ahead. Chris Diaz isn't here, so somebody has to say it.
Thank you.
Yeah. This movie, without giving a hint, way better than I thought it would be.
Damn right. This movie fucking rules.
Man, I need to start watching movies.
Yeah, you should start.
I should
You
try.
need to start watching bad movies.
You should stop rewatching movies that are good. It's crazy.
Not
fine.
those bad
I'll have an
movies.
extension.
There's an extension.
What is this stupid movie?
Yeah, every time you rewatch a good movie from the 70s, a shitty movie from the 2010s goes unwatched.
It does.
Yeah, I shouldn't say this is shitty. It's an underappreciated movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jordan, what do you got?
I said the Thing remake.
Zach,
The Thing 2011.
Abby,
Oh, is it?
I said the thing.
Aaron,
Soul Plane.
Jeremy, what is it?
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Okay.
Is
yeah,
correct.
I'm gonna catch it.
It's coming down to the final question. I don't have any tiebreakers, but I'll figure it out.
Get one.
Here we
Or we'll
go. This movie stars Lily Taylor, my favorite actress, I guess, Kelly Riley. Thank you, and Sadie Sink. Are all in what movie?
I think I know what the movie is. I just can't remember the name. Shit.
That's too bad.
Explain the movie to me.
All three of these women are in it.
I was talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it down.
Uh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Zach. Zach, did you figure it out?
No, I just said Rockstar Hulu movie.
I think it's a Netflix movie.
Oh.
Abby.
I said Fear Street, but I forgot the year. Fear Street 1776.
Sadie Sink is in the 70s one, yes. Aaron.
I put Fear Street 1966. That's probably not a movie, is it?
Not yet. Jeremy.
I said the whale's daughter.
And Jordan.
Birth Rebirth.
No, this is Eli. They're all in Eli.
Okay.
Oh.
Which I was.
There it is.
Well, as of right now, I have Jordan and Jeremy tied at 8. And you know what? We have a whole whatchamacallit? We have a whole like sudden death process here in Why We Love Horror. So we're gonna break out a sudden death question. Why the hell not?
Okay.
So
Let's say just pick another cast. I want to do that again.
no, so for just Jeremy and JPO, I'll call you JPO now.
Oh, I earned it.
Let me pull up a hang on a second.
Good game, Jeremy.
Basically, how we do sudden death here in Why We Love Horror is I'm going to give you a question that has a numerical answer. Whoever is closest to that numerical answer will win. So, your question is this: to the nearest 100, how many rats were used during the filming of 2003's Willard?
To the nearest 100.
Yeah, so your answer should be something with 2 zeros at the end of it.
Sure.
I almost watched this literally last night.
And did you count the rats in it?
I almost watched that, so I didn't have to.
All right.
The credits went on forever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, to the nearest 100, how many rats did they use in this movie?
4,600.
And JPO.
Now I don't know. I don't know if I want to show my answer. I said 333.
Well, that's not to the nearest 100, but your winner, Jordan. The answer is 500. Only 500
Okay.
guys in the movie. So no problem. Let's do some post-match interviewing. JPO, seeing as you won, I'll give you the respect of calling you JPO. You did it. This was a match you, given the structure of ASAT, you kind of had like probably a unfair advantage going in, but you held that unfair.
I love
advantage
cast listings. I always have.
I know you do. How you feeling? Plugs, parting words.
Well, first, it's funny that like somehow being called Jordan now is weird in this community. Like, I'm totally fine with it, but it is off-putting in a weird way. I'm just not used to it anymore, weirdly enough. But no, I feel fine. Great people in the game tonight. Looking forward to it. We're gonna do this again, right, John?
Maybe if I need content.
All
Yes.
Real good. Thanks for having me.
Jeremy, you were like a house of fire in the beginning there, like really ripping out. I thought you were going to destroy everybody, but you let Jordan come back. How you feeling?
I feel like I'm much better at guessing an actor from a bunch of movies that I may not have seen than guessing a movie I've never seen from a bunch of actors I've probably never heard of. Shout out to Aaron for also writing Castle Freak. That's dope. That's fun. Go watch Castle Freak if you haven't. This is fun. Thanks, guys. Always a blast to be here.
All right, I think Abby and Zach tied. That's crazy. Must be something genetic. I don't know. But we'll go to the Brooks family first. How you guys feeling?
I mean, feeling fine. I mean, I don't know how I ended up doing this because this is not obviously my strong suit, but this was still fun.
Yeah,
We're making you well-rounded.
Yeah.
I had a great time. Every time I play in trivia, it solidifies why I quit playing trivia. Like, I am unbelievably bad at trivia at this point. It's insane.
That's my Blockbuster Brawl partner, Aaron Brooks, everybody.
Let's go.
All right. Zach, you tied your sister. How you feel about that? You tied the champ.
Yeah. Hey, at the very I was going in thinking, hey, if I tie or do better than Abby, then hey, I'm good. But no, this was fun. I like everyone here, and yeah, I'm open to doing more.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group of Why We Love Horror. Go to the Letterboxd Challenge over here at this website. We'd love you to go there. Schedule here is this right now. Monday is versus Will and I suck. Don't watch our show. It would be the same if I tell you not to watch it, you don't watch it. It's just the same as you not watching it. So it doesn't matter. Don't watch it. Tuesday, for some fucking reason, my daughter is like the most popular person in this house. Never would have guessed that because she never washes her hair. But she has a show on Tuesday. Why Live Loves Horror. Check that out. Wednesday is Aaron's show. He's almost done with his penance. Then he gets to do whatever he wants. So Aaron unwinds on Wednesdays. Yeah. Thursday is the Why We Love Horror Challenge. Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge Along. It's a great title. Next week we're doing distinctly classic movies before 1930. And then every Friday, you've been watching it, it's Why We Love Horror Trivia. So for until next time, I am John Marr. For JPO, for Jeremy Potters, for the Abby and Aaron Brooks over here, and Zach Metzger over here. We'll see you next time on Why We Love Horror Trivia.
Game over.
I'll fucking kill you!